It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New Orleans Saints. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And we are underway from the Superdome. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And some room to run now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Saints nothing. Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and 8. Here's Shuck. And this one taken in by Olave. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver or that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
To throw is Shuck. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Play fake, Shuck. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Throwing, Shuck. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 8 yards out. And the Saints are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's back. That is caught downfield by Harrison. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
First down, Cardinals.
Throwing now, here's Beck. Caught, it's Wilson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line. Long story, it's a lot. My circle's so small that it's closer to a dot. They thought I was repping Grape Street. I'm turning up the watch.
On the draw, this is Love. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5. Here's Beck. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Algier will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Saints. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At their own 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's Beck.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
23 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
Beck looks to throw.
And a completion to Wilson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Beck going to throw.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey McBride
from 13 yards out.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. Saints 14.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
But partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the gun, Shuck.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Shuck now to throw. That is caught. He's got room at the 30.
And finally marked down at the 23. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck.
He gets it left side to Johnson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Running right, here's Achane.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd down and 1. They'll throw. Here's Shuck.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Going to the air, back.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
Now Brown. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. The drive starts with a run from Achane.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll give him the 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
2nd and 5. Now Shuck. They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
60-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half.
17.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
We'll get that complete to Vele. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And they'll give this to Achane.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move.
It's a pickup of 6.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
To throw now, Shuck.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Mack Wilson. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Here's 3rd and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
That is incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Back to the ground, Achane.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And 4 at the Cardinals' 17-yard line.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Achane.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
3rd and 1.
From the gun, Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Juwan Johnson.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
First down, Arizona.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On first down, here's Love. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Nathan Shepard in there to make the tackle.
And the last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
From the 43, here's second down at 5. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to pass.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Looking to throw. Beck. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces third and long.
And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on fourth. It would be 58 yards from here. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Here's Beck. Got to have it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down times. They've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
Second down and 3. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting